Yeah, the mic's on. Hello, the VOD viewers, because I know you're the only ones here at the minute, because I haven't actually shared my stream that I'm actually live now. Oh, and it's showing up on my little Twitch thing as well. Hopefully that is successfully on mute. I'm gonna open it up on my phone to quickly double check everything as well. I can go to share the link that I'm live. First stream of 2022. I'm hyped. Stream pog. This is cool. I have nothing better to do, and we're gonna go on an adventure today. Why are we gonna go on an adventure, you ask? Because I went on an adventure earlier and I didn't exactly do what I planned to do. Okay, I don't have it playing through twice. I want to copy the link. Right, Discord. Time to go send it to people so people know I'm streaming. Right, we'll start off with Aerie SMP, which is what we're going to be doing today. I will actually log on to the SMP before we start stream. I should have my Streamlabs so I can see it. Right, we'll minimize Twitch for now. Obviously the web page version. Where is it? Stream. First stream. 2020. Nope, not that. Okay, there we go. Paste. Send. I need to put it onto my Discord server. I've just seen people's reactions to the new emote. At everyone. First, I apologise for my lack of ability to be prompt to these things. I should have shared it earlier, but I kind of forgot. So we're kind of now just working on speed running, getting it out to people so that people actually know I'm live. There we go. Right, I've pinged my Discord server, and I should probably put it on Instagram and stuff. Right. Right. Ooh! Why do I have to see this? Aircraft restoration company. Hopefully Iz will join at some point. I don't know. Is this online? Maybe we'll be joined by Iz. I'm going to actually open up the area SMP. Ready to go? I'm on the server now. Is it nighttime? Who's on? Oh, same person as last time. Oh, it's not nighttime. Must wave to say that's a 0, but that will do. I'm running around like a chaos gremlin right now. Oh heck. Okay. Picture the keyboard. That will do. Right. Live now. Paste. Done. Onto my story. Boom. Done it. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh no, you're telling me my keyboard thing has collapsed, really? There we go. It's chilling. We are chilling. Oh god. Screen display. Boom. Okay. Straight in time. Right. Apparently putting it onto my WhatsApp thing as well as right. As I was saying, let me double check. My mic's unmuted. Mike, we unmuted? Yeah, we're unmuted. Woo! We have the unmuted mic today. That's not meant to be open. Because I know I've previously streamed and forgotten to unmute. Okay, nothing in the mailbox. That staircase been there. Oh yeah, I added a staircase between streams. I think I did that yesterday. It was probably yesterday. I have a habit of kind of just doing random stuff off stream because I get very bored. There's a reason. Oh, okay, we're going to sleep already. There's a reason, like, holidays aren't my favorite thing because I kind of just sit around and spend ages doing stuff. But yeah, Okay, I have more iron, so I can make a new set of shears if I need to. I have food. We'll take this as our backup food, and we'll also use bread to just do that. And we have enough food. That should be enough food. I really hope it's enough food. Right. Adventure time. Do I have all the things I could possibly need for this? Yeah, I think that's about everything. That's what I took last time anyway. Do I have more dirt? I should probably have got more dirt off camera. That's wood. No, I don't know what dirt. Oh well. There's none of that. We could totally use copper blocks. I have enough copper already. Right. Adventure time. I went that way. Have I been that way? I don't know. I don't really know where I've been. But we'll go to my shop first because I've changed it around a bit. I got fed up of just the what was it? It was just a random things I had too much, so I sold it at shop. Oh, I should show stream the spawn. Spawn points got really cool now. Also, if you can't see in-game chat, that's completely intentional after last stream. That's hopefully not going to happen again. If a bunch of people suddenly join, I will let them know I'm live. Because I don't really want what happened last time happening again. You should go watch that VOD. Also, oh, new thing here. Now, why is the house right here? Why is the new person's house right there? Why? Oh, okay. This is where I spawned, and I've already told this story several times. I spawned, and there was like, it was lit. Oh. Now, are they AFK? I don't know. But I spawned here, and this was like empty, and you could only see Bass's clock tower when you walked out of it. But now we have future honey business, which hopefully will have honeycomb because then I can make candles because aesthetics and all that. Oh, the flower shop. This is so pretty. There's so many cool flowers in here. We have the shop's petal wiggy, and then we have that. There's flowers, lots of flowers. Glowberries, my beloved. Yeah. This was like finally finished when I logged on. This morning it must have been. Oh, it's been a long day. I didn't stay up until midnight for New Year's, which was probably a good thing. Bakery. God, it's also beautiful. Now, why does Star have both a bakery and a axolotl selling point? Also, how did Star get so many things? Oh, I love Nolly's outpost. Does anyone know how one comes across A, this many saddles, and B, this many ominous banners? I will be buying some at some point, but right now, I'm trying to conserve my iron because me and my moss obsession means I've already gone through a couple of pairs of shears. Because yes, we actually have moss now. Okay then. Oh yeah, Iz has made this thing here. Oh no, the sign has been blown up. That's not good. We could come by and fix that later. My shop's down here. The loft. The loft, I'm not sure. We love Bass's clock tower. It was one of the first builds I saw. Right, eat some bread. Oh yeah. Axolotls. Axolotls. Right, nothing in there that is highly valuable. Yeah. So people can now DM me if they need something being found. I doubt people have brought anything yet. I haven't filled those yet. Okay. What way are we gonna go today? We have an adventure to do. Poggers. The axolotl has his home. I have two axolotls now that I think about it. I'll probably end up getting some diamonds at some point and then I'll buy an axolotl. Now, why do people feel the need to do this to logs? Because someone kept doing it to one of the logs in my house, and it's marginally annoying. Did I actually bring the bed with me? I did. I did in fact bring the bed. Okay. I've not been a complete nutcase. Okay then. What on earth? Oh god. I need to stop jumping from tall things because that will be how I end up dying on this SMP multiple times. I'm pretty sure I've already done that once. Now, do I get flowers? Probably shouldn't. Why? Why does this exist? Why did anyone think this was a good idea to build? This server's chaos and I love it. I love the fact this server's chaos. I've realised I've not connected my headphones and I don't know if I can be bothered now. Have I been out this way before? Yeah, I must have been out this way before, but I probably took a scenic route, so it feels like some of the stuff out here was further. Right, just keep swimming. Yeah, I have been out here because I think that's Benny's house. I don't know whose house that is. I wonder what's gonna happen when a bunch of inactive people get kicked. That might be interesting. Because we're gonna have random structures. Yeah, that'll get interesting just having a bunch of random structures because this is kind of. It hasn't progressed since we came by last time. Now, does. I can't technically over my coordinates if I want to go and find where it is in Squid live. That stuff I have to do off stream. And I was supposed to do that earlier because I was going to drop off a bunch of valuables I have that I don't want getting stolen. You know, I will just look and see how close we are, but I won't actually say what the coords are. Oh no, we're actually fairly far away. It's okay. We'll just keep travelling in this direction for a while, I think. I've probably been out past here a lot today already because I mean, the amount of plains biomes I've just crossed has been substantial. Lots of crossing plains biomes. Okay, so I saw a thing on the news. I think it was yesterday. There was like, oh my god, there's this boat in the Thames that could blow up. Okay, first of all, said boat in the Thames has been there for something like 70 years. And I'm pretty sure as time goes on, the water will have kind of carried away some of said explosives into said boat that has sunk in the Thames. Is this where Nolly lives? I feel like. Yeah, it is, because that's the sugarcane there. Okay. People actually live closer than I expected. This has been, what, 5 minutes to travel this distance? Anyways, as I was saying, so I watched a Tom Scott video on it a while back, but like, now everyone's like, oh my god, it could blow up at any time. Yeah, it could have blown up at any time for the last 70 years. Why now is it a big deal? That's what I really want to know. It just. I get so, like, just confused by, like, the internet need to be like, oh my god, this could happen. Yes, it could have happened any other time. Now, CPU, why are we running so high? Oh my gosh, my ping is questionable. I was here earlier. Huh. Okay. Now, I went that way last time, so I think we've got to go this way. Because I did an exploration this morning, but it didn't really get me anywhere. Oh, we're gonna have to go by sea. Oh no. I don't want to have to go by boat. That's not gonna be fun. Oh gosh. You know, at least this will kind of help improve my parkour skills, I guess. Or not. Yeah, best we don't go down there. Hey, other person. There we go. We did it correctly that time. We didn't hit the 0. We did not hit the 0. Let's keep going. Right. We've got to get somewhere we can actually sleep. one is setting, and we don't want to deal with any mobs. Right. I'll just break a dirt block at this point, and we will wait here until we can actually sleep, and then we'll probably get spawned into the oceans in the morning. Wait, I have a full stack of dirt. Oh. There we go. Sleeping through the night, and then we'll go by boat out that way. That will be... Okay. There's the bed. Right. No! Soggy bed. We have a soggy bed now. Now, I'm not very good with the boat, so this is going to be very amusing content. There we go. We're gonna just keep going this way. We're gonna keep on going, and we're gonna hope that we get somewhere. But we probably won't. That's the thing. It's the very funny thing about this. We always go in circles. Hopefully we'll find something where someone else hasn't been. Be quite nice. Find some land that's untouched, and we go. Oh yeah, I found this. Oh my god, another person. Hello. There's more people. Oh, it's my neighbor. My neighbor's logged on. This is kind of the time where everyone starts to log on, because particularly for the ones in the US. Oh no. We're not loading chunks, particularly for the people in the US. They're awake now, and it's not like super early in the morning, because I'll be on when it's like super early for people in the US, which I find quite amusing. I'm on for hours, then everyone kind of logs on overnight, and I'm like, oh, okay then. My friend. Now, that spawned. The way those chunks are just loading is so hilarious. But we're just gonna keep going. My ping's not too bad now. Okay, that's good to see. It's always good to see that my ping gets a little bit better. Do we go down there? We've got some kelp. Nice. Okay, there is a drown. There are several drowns. We're just not going to try. We're gonna just casually go. I'm not dealing with drowns today. No, thank you. That's not fun. Don't want to deal with them. No, we want to hold the sword. Oh. Oh. What have I just found? What have I just found? Okay. Oh my god, and there's an ocean monument as well. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, okay. This was an unexpected find. Hello, mushrooms. Okay. Let's get these written down. Right. New post-it note for coordinates, because I filled out my last one. Mushroom. We'll just call it mushroom. I know what that is. Mushroom. That will work. Neg 6, 3, 4. I'm very far away from my mic. I do apologize. 71. Neg 1. That's neg 1, 8, 6, 3. They're also open on my screen so I can find them again. Should I lose the post note, which is likely to happen. Oh, I might have to make some new armor soon. Yeah, that's probably something I need to consider. Okay, right. Boat, in boat. Turn this way slightly. Here we go a bit more. There we go. We're on track now. We're gonna see how far we can go. We'll be like Moana. There are so many underground structures here. I think. I can't tell if that's just things being a bit slow at loading. My ping is actually fairly good today. Admittedly, it was better earlier, but oh well. Right, now we're off to find some land formations. And then once we fill our inventory, we just do slash home. And then we get home. You're telling me I can't eat when in a boat. Okay, you have to stop to eat. Right. Let's just keep going. We're going to see what we can find. Mushroom biome's well and truly gone then. CPU, please take a chill. You're okay. We're just traveling the water. I should probably have plugged my headphones in. It would have made this much more fun for me rather than just hearing myself talking. Or I could play some music, but then I'll get distracted. I definitely haven't been re-binge watching the entirety of the Storm Chasers episodes. No, Tornado Chasers, wrong one. Oh my gosh, why are there so many just underground structures? Oh, my neighbor is gone. I automatically go to hit the jump thing. That's not going to help me. That's really not going to help me. Okay. We'll just keep going. Why am I picking up my mouse and it's that? I use so many things. More? There's more mushroom biome? Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. Solid. Hit boat. Okay, I want my boat back. Okay. Now, I've possibly been on those ice spikes over there and just not realised that this was here. Because I've been in circles all day. This is the first time I've not been thrown in out of circles. Yeah, maybe this wasn't the best direction to pick. Because now we've got to go back onto the boat. Okay. Boat, sit in boat, and we're just going to plough through all the ice, hopefully. So yeah, we'll go through here. Through here. Okay, come on. I am no good with a boat. We'll just go straight through there and hope nothing blocks us. It'd be quite amusing if it doesn't load. Okay, we definitely have to turn this way a bit. Oh lord. This isn't very fun. No, it's a bit difficult to figure out where to go. Chunks. Come on. Okay, thank you, Chunks. And so we can continue. Another spruce forest. Fun. We love a good old spruce forest, because I've definitely not already found it. Oh, what's that over there? There might be something more interesting we can go through over there. Okay. I can't be bothered to get that coal. We're just now go a bit further along until we can find somewhere much easier to get up. Because I'm not trying to parkour my way up that thing. Here we go. We'll go here and we'll go straight through that forest. Because that's definitely not like every other forest I've been in today. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button! No. I want my boat back. Thank you. I just want my boat. Cows. Food. I don't need any food though. That's the thing. You know, the easiest food to get at spawn is either salmon from the river or just generally fishing in the river. Oh, flowers. Hopefully we'll find some ones that we don't have. We'll cross there. Sploosh. I was saying something, I don't know what I was saying. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. We'll just ascend the mountain. You know, this new terrain generation is absolutely crazy. Like, every time I play 1.0 18, I'm just like, oh my lord. This, we have to climb literal mountains now. Wait. If no one's been out here, then that means I get all of this loot. Please let no one have been out here. Please. We'll know if people have been here by whether or not the chest has been opened. Let's go! It's the first time I found something that no one's gotten to. Okay, I'm definitely not going to open coordinates up right now. That would be a bad idea. I'm hit. Will I put coordinates once before everything? Right. To the village, because we can just sleep there. It'll be easier. Life will be much easier by just sleeping in the village. Oh, we got our another portal. Okay. Oh my. This terrain is gorgeous. Like, in creative, I would love to build something on this terrain. Like, for anyone who watched my creative stream, like, oh, the terrain. It saves me so much time from having to, like, build my own mountains and stuff, which is brilliant because I hated when I used to try and build my own mountains, because that is one big waterfall. Okay. Hello, villager, you have nothing for me to steal. Okay. There is a blacksmith up there. Right, we've got to completely loot this before I open coordinates. Oh. Oh, hello, golem. We won't be killing the golem because that's just mean. Other people can come and kill the golem at another point, but I will steal the hail. Hail? The hay. My hay, not yours, villager. You might have made it, but it's mine now. There is no thing in there. Move! There isn't a thing in there. Golem? I highly doubt there's something in here. Yeah. So now we climb a mountain to get up to the top and then probably have to jump back down to get what we're trying to reach. Because I'm never very good at remembering where exactly I have to go to get to something, which is helpful. I thought I was going to fall into a giant hole there. That wouldn't have been very fun. Okay, I'm not very good at this. We're just gonna, break a block and make it easier for ourselves. Let's go. Ah! Let's go! Oh, and the night thought I don't have to make a replacement now. Oh my god, yes. Let's go! Boom! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh, there's the weird snow stuff on mountains. But there's iron. No, we're not risking it. Let's go! Hey! But cool stream moment. Okay. I need to eat food and then get the coordinates for this. Okay. I need to also stop sitting on my foot because that's not helping with stagnation. Village plus portal. I'm not going to raid the farms because I don't actually need the stuff. We are at -780. Yes, I add the middle coordinate because otherwise my brain just slightly buffers trying to figure out coordinates. I had -3, 6, 5, 6. We've gone a long way by boat. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. F3. Well, okay then. Let's just climb and hope we don't fall in the snow. If we do fall in the snow and die though, like that. No, okay. We're just not going to try and climb the mountain. That's a bad idea. That is a... Oh, it's a bad idea waiting to happen. I also really like this terrain. It's very pretty. Oh gosh, my ping. is struggling. Right, hang on. Disconnect. Rejoin. And boom, fixed my ping. That's how we fix the ping here on the ams.a channel. We just log out and re-log back in. I've just realised I've not been having to mess around with my mic cable today. We love my dad who gave you zip ties to sort it. Because he couldn't find spiral wrap. But to be fair, he'll probably end up finding it tomorrow and I'll just cut off the zip ties and use spiral wrap instead. Whoa, that's cool! Okay. Like, imagine, like, in a creative world having access to all the blocks and turning that into, like, a portal. Like, whoa, that's crazy terrain. Oh, I love this new update. There isn't a lush cave down there. We're not bothering. Okay, probably shouldn't jump there. We should just kind of skirt around and jump down. We should... Okay, then. Yeah, my ping is still really bad. Okay, we're just going to forget my ping's that bad. And we're going to continue and just not hit tab. Oh gosh, this is a marginal nightmare to cross. But you know, we're on an adventure. We're on an adventure. We're gonna have fun. We just keep telling ourselves we're gonna have fun because I can't think what to say and I don't have music, so I can't even go quiet for like 30 seconds. What to talk about? Oh, air shows. Hopefully, gonna be going to a bunch of air shows in the new year. So go subscribe to my YouTube because air shows. Jeez. That's a big cave that I'm too scared to go into. We're going to just climb back up the mountain and really and truly avoid going down there. Because I know exactly how that's going to end. I'm going to either fall off something or I'm not going to be able to fight off a bunch of mobs. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of sheep. And horses. And some cows and some pigs. Okay. Oh, the mobs today. That is a lot of horses. Now, why do they always spawn in, like, groups of 5 and stuff? It seems unnecessary. And there's more! There are... Why? Okay, the ping's doing a little bit. I said I wasn't going to look at my ping. Okay. I'm not very good at remembering what I said I would and wouldn't do. I'm going to have to reschedule my VOD for this. Actually, no, because it comes out tomorrow anyway. Okay, this VOD will be out on Monday then on YouTube. I might try and cut it down. However, there's not much point cutting down a VOD of me just running around like an absolute chaos woman. You know, trying to find things that people haven't been to. Well, there's more tiger biome, however you say it. Why would you say it as tiger though? Because then that's like the animal. And that's a bit weird. I haven't been to the zoo in a while. But they got rid of sea lions at the zoo I would go to a lot. I'm so devastated. I love sea lions. Like, genuinely, I have 2 sea lion plushies that are like my favourite things ever. And now we have to cross another river. And then climb another mountain. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Why couldn't I have just gone, oh yeah, we'll do a nice pretty build or something and I'm creative? No! I decided we're going to have to climb a bunch of mountains, so we're just going to go up this one and deal with it. Oh, my ear just went funny. Okay. Right. up we go. Onwards and upwards. Because then we'll have a nice view of the sunset, hopefully, if we make it up there. Which we have. Well done us. We made it up the mountain. I'm rambling. Oh gosh, that's not good. Bees, why have you no honey? I don't even have a campfire, that's the thing. Though I do have flint and steel. Whoop whoop. Arson. However, I'm probably going to get rid of them because I don't need them. I'll give them to Wiz or something at some point. Let's not fall down more random holes. Why is there so much dripstone? Like, it's probably a bit of a nightmare to get. Pretty blue and white flowers. Oh, the terrain looks so pretty. But it's also so annoying. I've missed some of the old plains biomes. I really wish we could have, like, your classic Minecraft plains biome. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna go in that. Yeah, we're really not gonna go in that. We're just going to carefully go this way. And we're going to go into safe, solid ground. To be fair, it's probably not even solid. There's probably a cave right below us. And we're going to actually stay out here to sleep. Because I don't like it outside at night. This isn't fun. I thought this would be fun. Oh god. I really thought this was going to be like super fun stream. We go out and we find cool stuff. Give me my bed back. Hold the sword because safety. Into the forest we go. I don't even need poppies. I can get those close to spawn and I have a thing called bone meal. I need to eat some bread. No CPU. You can't run at 96%. Come on, calm down. It's really not that bad. You were doing fine earlier. There's a reason I always open Streamlabs up like an hour before stream. Because it means that my CPU can just go, oh. So now we're expected to handle this as well. Oh my gosh, Acacia. I should not be swimming down here. That's a bad idea. I need some control. I apparently don't have control on the server. I'm probably the least controlled person here. I don't even know why I'm getting Acacia. I don't use it. Not even gonna come back and get those saplings right. Across we go. The sea is very deep here. Salmon! Food! Admittedly, I watched the Dream SMP and salmon means an entirely different thing to me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have a discussion that I've been thinking about all day with things like the internet is a bad place. Speaking to people on the internet that you don't know is bad. And the whole thing about if you don't know what they look like, you don't know who they really are. And this is coming from a faceless streamer, which is why I want to discuss. This is very yellow. It's like off-puttingly yellow. I don't know if I like this. I don't need more pumpkins. Okay. Right. The discussion that I want to just have and not be interrupted because it feels like a discussion that needs to be had. And then if people at school say, so what's your take on it, I could be like, go watch my Twitch VOD, I speak about it. Okay, we're going to start with the internet as a bad place. Right. When we say the internet is a bad place, we automatically think of all the really bad stuff that happens, which I'm not denying happens. It does happen. Bad stuff does happen on the internet. We know bad stuff happens on the internet. Why do we know bad stuff happens on the internet? Because we hear about it. Or we see it or we experience it. Now, there's another portal. How we go about handling said bad things is a completely different topic. Say someone makes a minor error, we automatically assume they're a bad person. Now maybe they're not actually that educated on the subject, hence they make the error and accidentally say something they shouldn't say. Okay. Now what do we do? Oh gosh. Right. Give me a sec to sort this out and then we'll get back to conversation. A lot of the time, we like to say that people are bad people, whether or not we think about the fact that humans, we all make mistakes. We know we all make mistakes. And as humans, we can't help it. We have a marginal dilemma. We don't need apples. What don't we need? Oh gosh, this is the... Okay. Why do I have just random 3 dirt? Fortune axe? Nice. Oh lord. Trying to have a serious conversation, then this happens. Ever helpful Minecraft? Right, go in here. Make a load of bread. Leaving it as hay bales was probably a better idea, but too late now. Bread. Shift click. And then we'll just make some more bread real quick. Okay. Oh, more bread. Right. And then we'll take the mending thing. We're gonna have to go back now. Okay. We'll go back and then we'll have serious talk. Or we can just keep running. Yeah, we'll just keep running for a bit, I think. Actually, no. I should probably go home and struggle with stuff. Home. I have a home sign on my wall. I made it. I'm proud of myself for that. Valuables chest. Now, opening on stream, it's very important I do this so that people know this is what I have. Admittedly, might not be a particularly good thing. However, if it gets stolen, one of these is brown, one of these is yellow. Then if stuff gets stolen, I can say, hey, I have evidence. It's called my VOD. That's why you don't steal from me. I stream most of this time, so I know what I have. This is once again gone very full. There's a reason there's now like a double chest as well. Going back to the conversation. We always talk about all of the bad things. We never look at some of the good stuff that happens on the internet. You might be thinking, Ghost, what good things happens on the internet? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you the good things that happen on the internet. First of all, I'm streaming. It's something I love doing. How do I know I love streaming? Because I'm doing it now. And if I didn't love streaming, I wouldn't be doing it right now because I'd get really bored constantly. It's a thing I enjoy. Why is my ping so high again? Hang on. We're gonna rejoin the game. Gotta deal with the ping. Right. There we go. That will now hopefully semi-fix that. And put that there. We don't have much space for adventuring. Isn't good. Right. Okay, our ping's doing much better. You know, we'll have the talk and I'll sit on the bench. Let's have a conversation. F5, F5, F1. Sit on the bench. No, we'll just stand on the bench. So yeah. So why isn't the internet all so bad? Because you're probably wondering, why is this my take on it? First of all, yes, I know a lot of bad things do happen on the internet. I exist on the internet. I hear about the bad things that happens on the internet. Obviously, that's not very fun. But we don't like bad things happening. However, we've got to remember that not everything on the internet is bad. For example, this server, this server was in 2021, like, no joke, probably one of the best things that happened. Like, for me, like, I applied, I got in. I have been so motivated to be making content and things. Like, you have no idea how motivated to make content I've been in this last week and a bit that I've been on here. Like, it's a good thing that came from the internet. Because I spend too long on TikTok. This is boring. We're going to run around like a lunatic again. Ooh, my carrots have grown. And so have my potatoes. Potatoes, my beloved. I still have F1. That's not going to help me one bit. Actually, if I get out the hoe, it'll make it easier. Boom! Speed clearing out my farm. Potatoes. So yeah, as I was saying before I get too distracted, we always look at all the bad things, and I mean, I think we need to look at some of the good things. The amount of friendships that come from the internet. I mean, let's start it off with like a really well-known friendship that comes from the internet. The B duo. We all love the B duo. I hope. Like, B duo book. I miss the meetup days. They were some of the happiest days ever because I would watch the streams and I would be so happy. I can't be bothered to plant any more wheat because to me potato is much better. So are carrots actually. Oh, I need to go sleep. And the community that's been formed because of the Dream SMP. There's loads of really nice people in the community. Obviously, there's some toxic ones. I have debates about it all the time in maths. It's really quite funny because I'll go, "Oh yeah, I'm part of the Dream SMP fandom," and then people go to me, "Isn't that like really toxic and all the people are really horrible in there?" No, we're not all really horrible. There's some people who are because they just are, but it's not everyone. We always put collective labels, and I wish that's something we could just stop doing. Because, you know, if we stop doing collective labels, then fandoms wouldn't be labeled as toxic because of a select few people. Then people, it's just like if you don't know what someone looks like, they're probably a bad person. But what happens then for the faceless streamers who are really good? Faceless streamers who are just doing it because it's something they love doing. I have no idea how many mending books can be brought at a time. You're asking the wrong person. What was I saying? We always put so many general labels that it really annoys me. Because it's just like, you know, if you keep generalizing everything, it's going to get to a point there isn't anything special about things. Because it's just like, you say the Dream SMP is toxic. Well, what about football? Are some people within football, we're just going to call it fan base for the purpose of this, not toxic? Why is it at the moment it's just Minecraft? It's something on the internet. Why does that instantly become toxic? Why does it have to be toxic just because it's on the internet? It's so annoying to hear people going, "Oh yeah, your fan base is toxic," when they're part of a fan base that could be equally as toxic. We're getting rid of some sugarcane. I just find it so bizarre that everyone feels the need to hate on each other's fandoms just because it's not what they like. Really, Nolly? Right, live. never mind. You know what? Never mind. People could swear if they want on this server. That's the funny thing about it. Um, I personally don't. As I was saying, um, we always label fandoms as toxic if they're not. Like, your pretty standard fandoms. I mean, it's just, oh yeah, football. That's immediately considered to not be toxic because it's a sport. It's like, something I've noticed is, I'm, as far as I'm aware, one of, if not the only content creator in my form class. And there's lots of people who play football and stuff in my form class, and it's always the interest gets taken in them and what they can bring to it. You know, why is that the immediate thing? Why is it that sports holds more value than making content for people on the internet? Maybe in years they'll go on to entertain loads of people by being professional footballers. But there's people who are making content now. And it always just makes me feel a bit sad that it's always the internet people on the internet get such a bad rep, saying that they potentially can't help. We just automatically go, yes, bad thing. Why is it a bad thing? Because we either don't like it or we don't understand it. It's like faceless streamers. So honestly, like when I started, I wasn't faceless, but I made the change because I got a bit uncomfortable with constantly looking up and seeing myself in the camera. So now I'm a faceless streamer, and a lot of people go, "You don't know what they look like on the internet. You don't know who they really are." And if I was to say, "Oh yeah, my biggest role model when it comes to Twitch streaming is Rambu," I would be told that he's just someone on the internet. You really shouldn't be looking up to him. He just plays Minecraft. Yeah, I want to make a career out of playing Minecraft. I'm going to look up to someone relevant. It's like we normalise looking up to footballers, and there's equally as slim of a chance of becoming a professional footballer as there is to being a professional Minecraft player for a living. But it's accepted because well, they're the same, really. They're still people in your screens, are they not? And it just makes me really stop and think, why is it that we automatically have to give people on the internet such bad rep because they exist in a screen when a lot of other role models exist in a screen? I'm moving on to role models, and you shouldn't compare yourself. Well, sometimes you do need to compare yourself to get an idea of what you might be doing wrong. It's like I would just record stuff and hope it would do well, but it wasn't going to because it wouldn't work in the algorithm. You've got to really pick out your target audience. When schools automatically decide to go, oh yeah, internet bad, people you don't know, a footballer's bad because we don't know them? We're going to go mining now. We're going to have a heartfelt mining trip. We're going to discuss important matters. I just find it so bizarre that we automatically decide to label someone as bad because they're just someone who is in your screen on social media, when isn't it the same with so many other people who we accept as role models? We accept so many people as role models, and yet the moment someone goes, oh yeah, I look up to a Minecraft YouTuber, it's deemed as weird or not a good role model because Minecraft, it's just a game. So's football. I'm being a bit harsh about football. I I obviously don't play football, and I understand it takes a lot of practice to get really good. Um, but I mean, so does Minecraft. I had to completely relearn keybinds and stuff because I played on a touch screen. So I had to relearn everything, and I still need to get good at a lot of things I was really good at on my Kindle screen. It takes time and practice. Everything takes time and practice. And if it's not like a mainstream thing, it's usually not seen as an option. Because obviously, like, I know there is a very high chance that the odds are I won't be able to make a career out of this. I just do it because I enjoy it. But, I always wonder, why do we have to give everything such a bad rep if we don't like it? Okay, going back to think about you don't know them, and being faces and all. I don't think we appreciate enough how much people on the internet are people until we try it ourselves and we start feeling the pressure that they feel. Because I I didn't stream much October, November until December when I finally had enough RAM on my laptop to be able to play Minecraft and stream it. In fact, I couldn't actually play Minecraft at first. Um, but doing that really made me realize, like, how fortunate we are to have these people who will spend hours a day editing videos and just working to make content that people enjoy, that puts a smile on people's faces. And I want to put a smile on people's faces, but I don't want to do it constantly being told, you should just face reveal and just show people your face. Well, no, that defeats the point of being a faceless stream. Like, yeah, one day I'll do the whole mask and glasses situation, but as of right now, no, you're not going to see my face. Why? Because I'm uncomfortable with it. Why? Because then it means that if people find out about it at school, or if it means someone stumbles across it at school and starts talking about it, because all of a sudden I'm one of the lucky people to have a TikTok work really well in the algorithm, then I don't want people knowing it's me. I don't want to be laughed at, because we'll look at people like Tommy in it. Yes, okay. We're gonna ignore that message. uh, I'm just gonna ignore the conversation that's going on in the in-game chat right now. We look at people who do really well for themselves, and it's, yeah, they're doing really good. They're good, just good. Yes, doing good. Yes, good. If you get what I mean. But then people who've just started, it's never gonna take you anywhere. Well, I mean, no, if I don't try. I mean, that's the whole point of me streaming on the first day of the year. Because if I don't start cranking out the content, no one's going to want to watch, because it's unpredictable when you're going to get something. It's like football takes practice. Getting your content right for the algorithm takes practice. Admittedly, I just upload the videos unedited and uncut. That's because I don't have time. I also goodbye blocks of andesite. I also currently haven't really learnt how to edit my videos, which I need to do. When do I need to do it? Probably fairly soon. Um, I wish that we could kind of just accept that people on the internet are still people. They still have thoughts and feelings and emotions, and you might see their face, you might not. You might know what their voice sounds like, they might use a voice filter, so you don't know. Are we not still people? Because I can go to school and I'm seen as a person, but the moment someone would watch my content, am I still a person to them? Probably not. Why? Because I'm the person that they watch for entertainment. They take it for granted. And yeah, we all take it for granted, but honestly, we need to open up our eyes to the fact that these people are going to need a break at some point, and don't I know it? I'm probably going to get to about February if I stream so often and go, I need a break, and have to take even a week off. But then the algorithm goes, oh, this person is clearly stopped. Oh, I've been going for an hour. Most of this has probably been me just talking about this. I get social media can be a very bad thing, but it can be such a good thing as well. And yeah, it's just like some stuff on the internet has slightly made me a little bit crazy. Um, like watching people play Minecraft for hours on end makes you go a little bit crazy, and you can't. And when you're thinking about, I could do this as a video one day for hours on end, yeah, it's at that point where you've gone a little bit crazy. But then it's just such a fun place as well. There's so many cool things. I get the opportunity to share like the thing I enjoy with other people that enjoy this thing. Okay, we're gonna move on now. Um, I don't even know what to talk about now. We're gonna talk about tornado chases because I've been watching that recently. Um, God, I love the TV show. I watched it back when it first aired on YouTube because I can't remember what I watched, but I watched something, and my brain just went, tornadoes. They're so cool. Like, okay, when I say tornadoes are one of the most beautiful things, like when they're the really destructive ones, they're not good. It's not good that they cause so much destruction. I mean, the ones that are captured in tornado chasers was the ones in Moore and El Reno in 2013, and they were both incredibly powerful storms, and it's devastating what happened, but tornadoes are some of the most beautiful things ever. That it's just incredible how the weather, something we technically, some of the time we can't touch the weather, but how it just produces these crazy things. We're also gonna, is that Orion? Okay. We'll head back after this and put this all away. What was I saying? They're just so beautiful. I love how tornadoes are all just unique and just so incredibly different. Each one is just slightly a bit different, whether it's the shape, the power, where it is. Because I guess like if it was in some like some reddish sand, it'd pick up red sand and then it'd look very red. Now, which way is it to my stairs? It's this like, yeah, it's this way. Okay. Hey, the stairs. Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to think about. The weather and how it's just different pressure points and different temperatures working together to make crazy things. But oh, I keep watching it on loop. I watch it on loop too often. I will watch the same episodes over and over because I decide they're cool and that they're my favourite episodes, and therefore I need to constantly watch them. Admittedly, I do tend to watch the ones with the bigger tornadoes because I just find it so impressive how they'll go on this tornado chase, the adrenaline will be running, but as soon as they find someone that's been damaged by the storm, um, the entire team would just get out of the vehicles they were in, and just jump into search and rescue mode. I just found it so incredible that they were prepared to stop a chase in order to go and make sure everything's okay. I'm getting very heartfelt today. I'm not. I'm very bad at opening up. Why did we go in there? I find it weird opening up about my thoughts on things. I find it really weird. There's something about going, oh yeah, I feel really passionate about this subject because it is in some ways close to me. Kind of difficult, which is going to make it a bit odd that I will open up on stream, but the minute I'm in school, it's just, no, you're not going to get my thoughts and feelings on this topic. I'd really like to discuss at school faceless streamers and stuff. We're going to go back to that topic. And the fact that, like, I get you want to know what their face looks like because, oh my god, they're faceless. But at the same time, it like it's just if you're on the internet, don't you want to do it recognized? Yeah, you want to do things on the internet and be recognized for what you do. However, you don't necessarily want to be recognized in public. You want your voice to be recognized, or for example, within the Minecraft community, your Minecraft skin. And if you do lore on SMPs, you want to be recognized for your character. But you don't necessarily want to be recognized out in public. You just want that level of privacy. Because, again, you're still human. It's like, if I was to see a streamer in public, obviously I'd take into account, are there people with them who obviously aren't streamers? Are they out with their friends? Like, if I was at an event with a bunch of streamers and I bumped into someone who I look up to, then yeah, I'd say hi. But, you know, still people, and I hate the fact that we automatically go, oh yeah, we're going to be really critical because of the fact that, oh, they're streamers. They do this to put themselves out there. Duh. Duh, they do it to put themselves out there. Pretty green particles. But do you necessarily think that everyone on the internet wants to be recognized out in public? Or maybe when the, like, for me it's the facial expressions. I don't like seeing my facial expressions. Because I'm always worried how people are going to react about them. Hence the whole facial streamer thing for me. And I would just I constantly sit and think about it. Just, we judge people for choosing to have some level of privacy. There's a reason lots of us have different names on the internet to the ones in real life. Like, I'm Ghost. On the internet, I'm Ghost. But then it's just like, oh yeah, why don't you tell people? Because some of us actually want to have that little bit left. Because trust me, your soul gets marginally sucked out by doing all of this. That is a lot of stuff. Geez, someone's really been working. Diamond for stuff in here? Is. Is. Now, why are there fireworks? Okay, we are plugging in the headphones. Please let it be rooted. Oh no. Please tell me my routing's working on my headphones today. Damn it. Right. I'm going to go stand inside momentarily and I'm going to fix my headphones and then I'm going to ask Iz if she wants to join VC. Stand in here. Right. Escape. We're just going to go and be right back in case it decides to game capture. No, I don't want it to. I want sound. Output. Back into USB. No. There we go. I can turn this down a bit. Right. Oh, and now I can hear things. I just went dead silent for ages trying to figure out where those are. You know, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna make a little platform. We're gonna sleep on the platform. I don't like mobs. I don't like the night. Not fun. Not fun. Okay. That was like there. Oh, is that? Does someone have an XP farm underground then? I'm gonna take a guess that that's an XP farm underground that I'm hearing. Yeah, that's underground. Anyways, why is it we can't just treat people on the internet as people? God, it really annoys me. I've completely lost my train of thought as well, so that was ever helpful. I apologise every time I lose train of thought and just don't speak for a bit. Oh my. I haven't been over here in a bit. Yeah, I don't think we know who built the roller coaster still yet. Jeez, that's a big farm. That is one big farm. I'd really like to know whose this is. What? Okay. Who lives here? Who on earth lives here? Whose house is this? I don't know whose house this is, but whoever it is. Damn. I need to make my house like this. Weave through the bamboo. Bamboo is really cool. Bamboo is very, very cool. I never closed down my settings thing. Oh, I didn't even open Minecraft back up. Oops. There we go. Anyways. Now we're just running around like a chaos gremlin. Because that we are. That we really are. You know the whole everyone's different at home? Yeah, everyone's different on the internet. Like, so at school, I am so quiet. The moment I get onto stream, I speak so much. There is no point trying to get me to be quiet because I will not. My stream, I must speak a lot. I would love to get one of my teachers. I'd love to get some of my teachers at school to watch streams. Go, oh yeah, by the way, this is me. I speak a lot now. It's quite fun. See, I do actually like speaking, just not to people at school. Why don't I like speaking to people at school? Because no one seems to care what I have to say. I still haven't told my friends that I joined this SMP. That's going to be interesting when I get back to school. Going, oh, hey, yeah, so you know how we keep having problems trying to get everyone together for this thing? Yeah, I joined this other thing instead. Very sorry. You took too long. Oh my, that's a lot of messages. We're back here, I think, maybe. Don't really know. Not really sure where exactly I am in correlation to where I've already been today. Look at that, more flowers. We're just running in circles. Let's just do that and talk. Boing, boing, boing. I need to figure out how to get a good video in the TikTok algorithm. Like, my goals for the... We should talk about this... Well, not even this year anymore. We should talk about 2021 now. Oh, I'm so glad I finally got to pick up the content creation that I've wanted to do for so long by the end of the year. Like, just making content makes me so happy. Like, sometimes it's just like, why is there an Enderman? Now, whose is this? knows who lives here? I wish to know who lives here. That'd be very cool. Anyways, continuing on. 2022 was so chaotic. Like, we started the year thinking, oh yeah, this is actually going to be a decent year. No. Lockdown fairly quickly. I mean, for the last week of term, my entire year group couldn't go in because someone got the dreaded thing. Well, multiple people got it, and they just went, yeah, it's probably easier to just send you all home. That was a fun week. I drew in just about every lesson, and I have no regrets. I think there were some lessons where I potentially didn't show up. Why didn't I show up? You ask? Probably because I didn't care because I wasn't taking the lesson next year, and therefore to me it was a waste of time. You see, the funny thing was, they gave us our options and then told us, oh yeah, you still actually have to try in your lessons even though you're probably not taking them next year. Now, the illogical thing with that is you're telling a bunch of teenagers, hey, we know you aren't taking this next year. However, we don't care. You still have to try really hard in a lesson you're never going to do again in your life. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's all a bit dark. Okay. There's like, I'm either being... Oh my god. Could it be? Please. Please be the lush cave down here. Come on. Flipping azalea tree. There's got to be a lush cave down here. Please, come on. Come on. It's all I want. I just want a lush cave. I just want a lush cave. Then my goals in life are complete. Because then I can go back to school and say, I found a lush cave. And I will be so happy. Please. Oh, come on. That's copper. I got my hopes up. I got my hopes up, didn't I? Okay. I go keep digging until the hope is all completely lost. Come on. Please. Where's the tree? Let's come back to the surface. Right, tree is there. As far as I'm aware, this is naturally spawned. I'm gonna keep going deadly silent if I'm focused. Right. I'm pretty sure this is naturally spawned. So I'm pretty sure there should... Would there be a lush cave? How does one go about finding lush caves? Not like that. I'm getting really paranoid that I've just got my hopes up completely. Oh, I don't think it's a lush cave. Oh, no. I'm so sad if this turns out to not be a lush cave. We just keep on going. No. Oh, come on. How deep would a lush cave be? That's the question. Let's Google this on my phone. Make our life easier. Okay. How to find lush cave. It's our only chance at this point. How to find a lush cave in Minecraft. Okay. Okay, so we just keep following the roots down. Apparently. I really hope there is going to be a lush cave down here. Come on. This was the goal of the last stream. It would be really nice to complete something just a bit late. Oh, this is a tense moment. It's a tense moment, the VOD viewers, because I'm pretty sure no one is actually watching the stream. Cool, okay. I'll be really going to spend ages just clearing this thing out. In hopes there is an off chance of a lush cave. There should be, though. That's the thing. There should be a lush cave down here. I just want some moss. All I want is some moss, you know. I just love myself some moss. Please, I just want some moss. I just want some moss. Yes, I already have moss, but I just want more moss. I'm just a mossy ghost. I like myself some good old moss. I just want moss. Oh, iron. How deep is this thing going to go? Ah. Please. I just want myself some good old moss. Nothing more. Just a bit of moss. Some cloudberries. I hear a cave. I hear a cave. I hear a cave. I heard a cave. I heard a bat. Maybe. Do bats spawn in lush caves? How deep is this thing? Where the heck is it? I'm so determined to find a cave. I just want a lush cave. Come on. Focus mode. Focus mode has been entered. I mean, we're getting more root here. I apologise for constant dead silence. I'm so focused right now. I just want a lush cave. Come on. Where is it? Where's my lush cave at? Where is my lush cave? Oh, that was creepy. That was over this way. Okay. Well, it's near. The lush cave is near. The lush cave is near. Oh god. It's somewhere. Okay, it's somewhere. We know it's somewhere. I have a shovel. That'll make life quicker. Oh, it's near. That's much quicker. That's actually much better. We know it's near. We know that the lush cave is really near then. How do we know it's near? Because I saw it. It was on my coordinates. Oh, come on, where is it? Yeah, lush caves. Now, where is it? Come on, I just want my mossy cave. It's all I want. Right, I'm reading that article properly. As soon as we find it, we teleport home. We end stream. Okay. Yes, accept cookies. You just follow the routes, apparently. Okay. How long for? Which set of routes am I meant to follow? And have I gone past our beloved lush cave? Because I really want to get this today. Yes, please. Yes, please help. Oh, we're so close. This is last stream's goal. I said we were going on an adventure. We're now really going on one. Come on. I'm going to dig out all of the roots because that's what I'm best at. Really? I keep hearing a bat. Oh my god, we got it. Yes, let's go. We got it. We got a lush cave. We did it. Oh my god. We got a lush cave. Let's go. Oh my god. Ah. I've been wanting to find one of these for so long. I'm so happy. I don't care that it's a small lush cave. It's still a lush cave I need to craft a table and make assertions. Oh my god. I got it. I got it. I got a lush cave. Oh my god. Hang on. I need to take a screenshot of this. No. F5. F5. F1. F2. F1. Type chat. Get that open. Minimize it. I can save it later. Oh my god. I got a lush cave. The VOD viewers and anyone who's viewing my stream, we did it. We got a lush cave. My life goals are not a big one, but we can go looking for an even bigger lush cave at another point. It's fine. Oh my god, and there's Deep Slate. Today couldn't get any better. We got... I'm gonna reward myself with an episode of Tornado Chasers after this stream. Actually, I should probably upload this to YouTube. That doesn't get glowberries. I already have a lot of rooted dirt. Oh gosh. Go to the granite. We'll follow it more. We'll try and find more. Okay. Gather all the moss. This is all mine. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm so happy with the glowy stuff. I'm gonna empty my entire inventory for this. Oh, the glowing lichen that I obsess over and put in almost all of my builds. Oh god. I'm running out of space. Let's go. Right. Go empty my inventory. Right. Slash home. Home. Okay. Right. Actually, we should probably... Oh, I never got my coordinates for that. Iz will still be there. Which is ever helpful. We love Iz. Iz came and helped find the lush cave. We got more glowberries. I am so happy. Ah! I got a lush cave! I got a lush cave! I just keep repeating that. That's pretty much all I said, but... Oh, we did it. We got what we started for. We went and found it. Such TP us is. Please. Back for more moss. We get all the moss. Yeah, no, probably shouldn't go up here. We'll just... Right, torches. Is needs torches. Is needs light. It's very dark. It's off-puttingly dark. Oh my god, we got a lush cave! We got a lush cave. And now I'm just going to have a permanent mental breakdown that we did it. Oh. Ah! We got a lush cave! I need to stop repeating the same thing! Thank you for digging. Thank you for digging. One stream late. We got the game. Oh, I hate cave noises. I hate cave noises. Let's go. More lush cave. Is. Yeah, I have food. Yes, it's behind you. Oh my god. Okay. I'm having I'm having a slight mental breakdown. Our different concerns. I'm so glad I don't have webcam on right now because I'm practically jumping up in my seat. My head slightly hurts from doing so. All the glowberries. They must all be mine. Copper blocks, apparently. Oh no, not lava. There we go. That helped. Okay. Right, I need my coordinates. We're gonna go back this way. And we are going to do this. We're going to open coordinates. Speed, right? One, two, two, 8, neg 8, 4, 6, 3. Lush. Okay. Okay, I'm so happy. I have so much moss. And so many glowberries. Dripply. I'm gonna have to like log off here and like in the morning come back and start clearing out this thing because we're not gonna be able to get all of this done tonight. Oh, hello. Oh boy. So Iz is happy because there's moss. I'm happy because we have this. Blueberries. Oh no, where's Iz? Oh my god, there's one of the flower things. Why do I have so much netherrack? I haven't even really been to the nether. I went in there to get the achievement and that's been it. I've ran out of torches. Okay, we're gonna make some sticks. We're gonna make some sticks. We're gonna get ourselves a load of torches. Because then light. Shift click all of those. And just enter focus mode. Okay. Glowberries. Oh, the glowberries. This is such a cool cave. This is such a cool cave. Oh my god. What do I use to get these flowers? Is what... Got it! Okay, shouldn't have done that. Note to future self. Okay. What is this stuff? Oh god, where's Iz? I have no clue where you are! Let's see if we ask. Okay, glowberries. Gotta pick all the glowberries. And kind of light this place up so that we don't end up getting more mobs. We don't like googlies. No, we don't. Not here on the ams.a channel. However, what we do like is moss. In fact, we don't just like moss, we love moss. Oh. Oh. Hello. I need to make more torches. I should have made more torches in the first place. Yeah, let's just stock up all the torches real quick. That'll do. Get all of those. Put those in there. Do this. Now we have extra sticks, technically, but better than nothing. Oh my god, this is so cool. Wait. Okay, there is an axolotl. I want. I am going to get the axolotl. And then we are going to take it home. Right. No, we don't want that there. Right, where was it? Where was the axo. I swear I'm not making things up. I saw an axolotl. No, I lost the axolotl. The only thing I care about right now is finding myself that axolotl. Where'd you go, bestie? Nope, let's not die. Not looking for an axolotl and dying. Down we go. Where is it? I just want the axolotl. I swear there was one. Okay, out we go. Okay. I don't know where the axolotl has gone. That makes me very sad. I just wanted an axolotl. I just wanted another axolotl. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to catch a wild axolotl. Oh no, I'm so sad. Now we're gonna have to just keep looking. We have no choice, we're committed to this. We're gonna find that axolotl. It's the last thing we're gonna do on the stream. We're gonna find the axolotl. We get a fish. And swim around with it. Maybe the axolotl will come to us. I don't even want the tactical fishing achievement, that's the thing. We're actually gonna get some food and eat some food thinking about it. We can eat that carrot and clear out a spot in our inventory. Right. Eat carrot. Boom. That's some food, I guess. We do need, in fact, need to eat these. I heard it. I hear it. It's in here somewhere. Just where is the question? Okay. Right. I'm holding this in the hopes it'll come up to me. See, I swear to God I can hear it. Okay. We've got the little guy. Is I need help. I need his help. We need to get this. I need this axolotl so desperately. I need another emotional attachment to the server. If there's more axolotls. Yes, please. Because there's no way I'm going to be able to put this away and get the axolotl. Oh, you're kidding me. Where is it? Not this again. Please, no. I just want my axolotl. Come back. I can hear it. That's the thing. Where's it gone again? Oh, God. There's an axolotl. I'm trying to catch. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Let's just... God damn it. I just wanted another axolotl. God damn it. Okay. Well, guess we aren't getting our axolotl, chat. And the VOD viewers. That just marginally annoys me. Nope, you're my fish. And now we listen carefully in the hopes of finding another axolotl. I hear one. I'm pretty sure I heard one. God damn it, where's my fish? Yeah, no, it isn't coming back. Not after that. We're gonna get an axolotl, chat. And the Vodrius, we're gonna get an axolotl. We're gonna find one. Because there's gonna be more axolotls. I mean, I already got two, but having more axolotls would be nice. Let's not drown in the water. That wouldn't be a smart idea. I just go keep looking for the axolotl. Please. That's the amethyst sounds. That's the amethyst sounds. Boom! Got it! Let's go! We got a pink one! Okay. Oh my god, we did! We got an axolotl. Okay. Whew. We got one. We got one. There's more. There's more axolotls. Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Let's get more axolotls. we just do is we kind of sit here and hope we get another axolotl come to us. Come on! I would say we'll build them an ice tank, but then people will try and steal them, and that won't be very fun. Ghost squids are pretty. Yeah, ghost squids are very pretty. Ghost squids are very, very pretty. You know, it'd be really cool. Get a blue one. That would just be super fun to go. Oh yeah, I got a blue axolotl now. Okay, there's definitely been one, because there is now a deceased fish. That's how we figure out there's been axolotls. Definitely how we figure out there's been axolotls. Okay. We'll try the same method of just kind of sitting in the water and waiting. I hate the fact I can just hear them but never know where they are. It's mildly annoying. It's just mildly annoying. Come on, axolotl. Like, I can hear it. Like, come on, bestie. I just want to give you a nice home. But apparently, you don't want it. Okay, we need to rise to the surface again. We need to just rise and stay at the surface. And just really hope we get this one. The axolotls they can take these. Where are you, bestie? Like, come on. I am offering you fish. I am offering you many fish. We'll go and catch a bunch of fish after this. That is food for the axolotls. I heard it. Our beloved axolotl is near. Come on, where is it? Oh, I want another axolotl. Oh, no, not. Okay. So, we're gonna go home and put stuff back. Slash home. Okay, no one's changed that sign. Good. Another axolotl in the chest. Safe chest. We trust that chest. Oh, we've now got to trek back to that cave. Damn it, I'm doing it. It's for the axolotls. Right, glowberries need to go in here as well. So does the spore blossom. Oh, come on, why isn't... Right, there we go. We can put stuff away that we don't need. Good, that can't really be seen by that. Right. Put everything here, and this here. Right. Don't actually need seeds, I can get rid of those in set. Don't really need clay either, thinking about it. We do not need clay. Right, good, that's still empty. Yeah, my ping's not doing so good. Okay, you know what? We'll just adventure back there tomorrow. Because I've been going for like 2 solid hours at this point. Or do we go back? We could go back. Do we want to get more axolotls? You see, I think we do. I think we want more axolotls. Right. Where's my coordinates for this? What are we at? I reckon we can do it. We just go head off in that sort of direction. Good, it's a thunderstorm. We can sleep this off. There we go. Right. Thank you, weather. Oh, I don't remember if I had to go by boat for it. I really hope I didn't. Right. We are going to do this. We're going to go back. Right. Let's go. Let's do this. We're on a mission for the axolotls. We have our tropical fish. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna go and we are going to get not our fish. We're gonna get our axolotl. Oh, I meant to talk about my summary of last year because I wrote stuff down. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, I think it was, in kind of a diary format thing. Right. It's easiest to run on the outskirts of spawn because trying to ascend the spawn hills is a pain in the ass. I don't want to do it. Go off this way. Casually avoiding spawn. I think I did need my boat. Do I have my boat on me? Yes, I have my boat. Look at me go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're going to continue our travels. We are going to continue and we are going to hopefully go and get more axolotls. I will check my coordinates in a sec once we're kind of away from the general area that everyone's in, because I do not want to stumble across something that they're doing on stream that should not be shown on stream, because that is the Aerie SMP. Everyone, absolute chaos. I don't care about my ping anymore. We're going back again. That axolotl, we were so close. And then we died. Technically on me for that happening. Shouldn't have swum so deep, but oh well. God damn it, I should have had my totem open. Oh, now we'd still be there. God damn it. Right. From here, where are we going? Okay, 1228, so we go ahead this way. Oh, you're telling me it's that way. Fun! This is going to be great. We've now gone completely back from spawn again. Okay, we might be here for a while at this rate. This could be a brilliant stream. This is going to be the best ams.a stream of the year, and it's the first one. We're going to peak. We're going to peak at the end of this stream, you know. This entire stream will be our peak stream. Why are there so many part trees? It's so annoying. Come on, time for our peak stream. We are going to peak and then perfect for the year. I'm going to get so many highlights from this. I'm not going to have to record anything for TikToks for weeks. Admittedly, I still have to record stuff though to go out twice a week. I still have to do my Let's Play recordings, and I haven't done any of those yet. Good thing I'm uploading my other VOD for Sunday, and this will go up some point after. Oh yes, nice moss house in a hole. And so we run until we are kind of right. Okay, we're gonna have to go. Yeah, it's this way. I hate coordinates. You have no idea how much I hate coordinates. And yet I'm top maths and should probably know how to do them nicely. I still hate them. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the right direction. Right, F3, we'll get rid of that for a bit so the screen looks a little nicer. Oh look, the firing gateway to hell. What a wonderful surprise. Okay, who's building here? Gosh knows. Right. We're off to get some axolotls with our singular bucket of fish. We're gonna have to figure that out if we want more axolotls. We're really gonna have to figure that out if we want more axolotls. Though admittedly there's no use selling them if people are already selling them. Oh yeah, we went past this. I remember. I definitely remember going past this. What was I talking about? Tornado chases or something? Anyways, going back to that, because that was a fun conversation. Oh my god, it's just so cool. Like, the music in it is, oh, it's like, I would listen to it on loop. You know, one day, like, most Minecraft YouTubers, it seems, I want to make a song. I want to make a song that's just me complaining about how annoying my maths class is. Because I haven't had to deal with my maths class for 2 entire weeks. It's been so blissfully and quiet. Admittedly, I've just been yelling into my microphone, which has been equally as fun, but oh well. Okay, someone's dug a thing down there. I still need to work on the not jumping off tall objects in Minecraft. Because I did that in one of my Let's Play live streams and just deceased. Is the simple answer. I fell off the ravine. And that wasn't fun. We'll check what was in a sec. Okay, we're making progress on this thing. We're making progress. We're making quick progress. We're gonna get back to that lush cave in no time. And it'd be really cool if we could happen to get a blue axolotl. Oh, my sister gave me a Christmas card that had axolotls. You have no idea how just happy I was to receive that. Because she knows that I have a marginal obsession with Minecraft axolotls now. Right, boat time. Off we go. F3. Because then we can get towards and hopefully get there fairly soon. Okay, we'll go a bit this way. Must be along through here then. Because I recall kind of seeing some dark oak off in the distance when we got there. Yeah, that was dark oak. It's going to be a nightmare to go through though. That's going to be a real nightmare to go through. Oh no. Okay. I cannot do boat things. I cannot do boating things. Damn it! I didn't hit shift. Yeah, I'm still just marginally annoyed about the axolotl thing. But you know, we're just gonna keep on gaming. The longer we game, the better. Am I right or am I right? The longer we play block game. Okay. If we don't get another axolotl, at least we tried and we didn't steal other people's axolotls. Right, VOD viewers? I can always guarantee no one is watching my stream. You are kidding me. There's another. I'm not. Okay. That's gonna require going underwater, which means this one must be over here. It says L. I won't put an L in chat, but I can't be bothered. We've got things to do. Right. Where was it? F3. It's that way then. Right, we need to sleep this night away first. And then we can get safely out on our journey. Come on, it's gotta be night by now. Okay, that works. You know, I'll go back and actually record that location quickly. I could just open up coordinates on stream, then I can get it later. Where is the tree? No, never mind. We can. Okay, there it is. F3. 1179 66 497. They're probably part of the same LUSH cave, actually. Oh no, we do still need coords open. Right, F3. 1228. Let's go get our axolotls. Right, 1, 2. Where is it? 1228. Oh, where is it? Come on, I just want my axolotls. That's all I want. I came out here for one thing today, and those axolotls. Wait. There we go. We got it. We got our cave. Now just gotta make sure we don't accidentally kill ourselves trying to get into cave. Damn it. Where did we go? Where was it? Have I really lost it? Oh. You know what? Screw it. Can't be bothered. Home. Okie dokie, folks. I think that's gonna have to conclude the stream for today. We've been going for a while. I'm marginally crazy now. I'm gonna try and find things to talk about and probably stream again tomorrow. Yeah, probably not gonna be daily streams permanently, but just for now, I think I'm gonna stream almost daily. So, goodbye.